what is up, you guys? Why, every time I get on here, my glasses are dirty. Hello, my replay viewers. It has been a few days since I have been on here, but I wanted to jump on, say hello. I have something fantastic I want to share with you guys and explain to you why I haven't been on here. Maybe you've been following my page and you could tell that I was on vacation. So today we're going to talk about, do you really know what the signs of burnout are and what my 3-step process is to getting over it? I'm going to share that with you, but let me first introduce myself. Let me get this shared out. My name is Debbie Fran, and I am the founder of Your Social Connection and the Dragonfly's Nest, and I help people through health and wealth. I have aligned myself with a major health and fitness company, which has allowed me a platform to expand my brand, grow my expertise, as well as help others, which is what I love to do. And I am going to double check on this, but that'll give time for notifications to go out. And as you join in, say hello. Where are you tuning in from? What is the weather like where you are at? I am here in beautiful Northwest Florida, where it is actually beautiful. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful time of year here in the panhandle of Florida. We did get a little rain today, but nothing major. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So what's it like where you're at? So we're talking about burnout, and this has been on the forefront of my topics of discussion lately, because it was something that I had experienced. And so what I always love to do is share my journey, share my experience, whether it's in my business or whether it's with my health and fitness journey. I love sharing it, hoping it will inspire somebody or help somebody along their journeys as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it with you today. Let me, I can't multitask though. Okay, so that is shared out. Let me check one more thing. But as you're tuning in, say hello. So what does these 3 things have in common? Hang on, one more thing here, guys. I am not a multitasker when it comes to this stuff. And you know what? Multitasking is actually something that can contribute to burnout. It totally can, and I'm going to explain that in just a minute. Okay, so what does exhaustion, lack of energy, not enough time, procrastination, what do all these things have in common? They have in common, it's a sign of burnout, you guys. So I shared something the other day, and I'm going to scroll to it. That way I can share with you what I shared, because I'm going to piggyback off of this a little bit, and then I'm going to share my 3-step process, which can totally help you prevent those things. Let me see. Let me get to it. Bear with me a minute. Bear with me. So we did go camping. I was gone for about 4 or 5 days, you guys. And it's, okay, where'd you go? We love camping. We restored a vintage camper. We go to a vintage camping rally. Okay, that's not that one. Come on. I'm trying to get to the post that I had. Here it is. Okay, so I can piggyback off of it. That's what I wanted to do. I posted this while we were camping. I had minimal signal, and I was really just enjoying some R&R, you guys. And because of that, I couldn't really elaborate more on what I was talking about, and that's what this video is, because if you are experiencing those things, you can totally be in the phase of burnout. And that happens to a lot. Actually, I pulled up an article from Small Biz Threads, and what they said was 77% of entrepreneurs suffer from burnout. And so if you are a solopreneur, maybe you're multi-level marketing like myself, you can totally experience this, but you need to know what the signs are, and you need to know how to address those signs. And so that's what we're talking about today, because before I left on that camp out, I was totally on the road to burnout, you guys. I had it. I really did. I had it. I was feeling so overwhelmed. I was feeling frustrated. The words we don't like to use. I was feeling defeated, and I needed that vacation. It couldn't have come at a better time. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Ron. Thanks for tuning in. So what I posted the other day was, there are many reasons that you need to do my 3-step process. But let's talk about the signs of burnout, okay? Procrastination's a huge one. You have big projects, big to-do lists, and you just can't get them done. You're focusing on them, and you know what you need to do, but you're not getting them done. Whether you're a squirrel or other things are catching your interest, they're not getting done. The important things are not getting done. Those money-making activities are not getting done. And you want to make sure that that's not happening. If it is, could it be a sign? Possibly. The other thing is you find yourself multitasking in so many different avenues. You got so many different things coming at you at one time. Totally can lead to burnout. What happens when you're multitasking? Maybe you're not giving it 100%, you make mistakes, it's not your best effort, whatever happens out of it, it's never a positive thing. The other thing is lack of interest. You start to lose interest in what you're doing. And we don't want that happening. We don't want you losing interest. We don't want you losing interest in your business. But it happens. When you are faced with burnout, when you're faced with that exhaustion, you will lose interest in what it is that you have a passion for. You'll lose total interest in it. And we don't want that happening. So, I got my 3-step method here that should totally help you. And I said the other day that you need to take care of yourself. That's number 1, okay? But that's not part of my 3-step method, okay? I'm going to piggyback off of this. I said that you needed to take care of yourself. You needed to spend quality time with your friends and your family because they're just as important to you, yes? And if you feel like you're neglecting that part of your life, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have guilt set in, and guess what's going to happen? Then you're going to neglect what's important. You're going to procrastinate. You're going to lose pleasure in it. It's a vicious cycle. Okay, so let's break that vicious cycle, you guys, and learn how to recognize the signs. Lost my train of thought. You need to learn how to recognize the signs and then take this 3-step action. So what are the signs? Like I said, the procrastination, the exhaustion. And you know what, guys? I had all the excuses, so I've heard them all. You're too busy. You've got a deadline. You've got goals to reach. You're afraid you're going to lose that momentum, yes? Oh, I might lose my spot in the algorithm. Stop it. Stop it, because all that's doing is driving you mad and pushing you towards burnout. So, what is this 3-step method I have? It's really quite simple, you guys. You step away. You shut it down. You close it out. You walk away from whatever it is that you're doing. A lot of times it's social media that is causing burnout. So turn it off. Log off of it, you guys. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. Don't pack your business suits. Pack your comfy clothes. Pack your sneakers and get away. It's as easy as that. You know, you can sit and read articles and articles and articles about do this if you're getting stressed out with your business, and do this if you are facing burnout. They're great. It's great information, and there's a ton of information out there. But the bottom line and the best thing that I can recommend that works for me is to get away. Turn everything off, go off the grid, and get away. Now, if you have been following me for a while, you know that we used to, aside from camping, we used to get away on the houseboat. We'd take the boat out and stuff. The boat's been broke. Hopefully it'll be fixed this year, but it's been a project that Terry is trying to get to. But So, that going off the grid, getting out with nature, getting away, it will clear your head and creativity will come back. I promise you. Guys, I can't even tell you how relaxed I feel. Now, there's so many different things we could talk about when it comes to burnout. You can get burnt out on so many different levels, but the bottom line is the best thing that you can do for yourself, aside from taking care of yourself, is to get away. Whether it's for a day, a couple hours, an afternoon, a week, whatever you can do. But get away. Turn the shit off, you guys. Social media can get stressful. And when you're trying to build a business on it, it can get even more stressful because there's so much to learn. We as entrepreneurs and as leaders, we're always learning new things. We're always discovering new ways of doing things. And that can take a toll on a person. It totally can. I mean, I was to the point of exhaustion before we went on this vacation. And I still am, but I have such a clear head now, and I know the directions that I'm going in because I was able to step away. I was able to sit and listen. We had this little tiny, I don't even want to call it a creek. It was like a trickle of water. It ran through the whole campground, and we were parked up right against it, so we could sit out there at night and we'd hear this little gurgling of water. And it wasn't the big sound that a big river would give you, but it was so relaxing, and it was totally what I needed. You could hear the frogs chirping, and one night Terry's like, "Shh, listen," and all we heard were owls hooting, and it was just like, everything just lifted off of my shoulders. Don't you want that? Find a way, even if it's going to a hotel and sitting in the spa all day. It clears your head. It invigorates you to do better and succeed at what it is you're trying to do. So I wanted to jump back on here and say hello again, you guys. And I'm not gone. I just took a break. I took a break to prevent burnout. Because my business is important to me, my customers are important to me, my family's important to me. And to keep that steady balance across the board and to keep myself sane and keep me in check, I took a break and I needed it. It wasn't planned, but it happened that way, and I'm glad it did. So, guys, if you're facing exhaustion, again, let me recap. If you're facing exhaustion, if you're procrastinating, if you're not hitting those tasks, you're looking at your to-do list and you haven't even started it yet, the things you need to do, and I'll put the link to the post that I talked a little bit about this in, is you need to take care of yourself, feel your body right, get some exercise, and get away. My 3-step process. Step away from social media. Turn it off. Step away from the projects. Pack your bags. Pack your comfy clothes, not your suits, not your fancy outfits, not your heels. Pack your comfy clothes, your hiking shoes, your sneakers, and get away. Get in the car and just drive. And I promise you, your creativity will come back, your focus will come back, and your energy will come back. All right, guys, that is all I have for tonight. I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, hit that share button and make sure that you're getting notifications when I go live. Just click that follow button up there and hit default, and you will get a notification in your little circle thingy there at the top when I go live, or you might even get a pop-up window come up on your Facebook saying that, hey, Debbie is live. Guys, I appreciate the follow. I appreciate my viewers and fans, and hello Monday. All right, I'm out of here. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a great evening.